In the bustling city of Lagos, Nigeria, there was a young lady named Kate, known for her kindness and grace. Her family, wealthy and well-respected, had always expected her to marry someone from their social circle, but Kate's heart belonged to a local boy named Kevin. Kevin was different from the men her family had envisioned for her. He was from the poor village of Oko. His clothes were worn, and he had no family to support him. One evening, as the sun was setting, Kate met Kevin by the river.
Kate, I don't know what to do anymore.
Kevin said, his voice heavy with despair.
I'm tired of living like this. I want more for my life.
I know, baby. Trust me, I know. But I'm confident that your life is going to change. Don't worry, I believe in you.
Kevin replied, with tears streaming down his cheeks.
Change for the better. How? Don't you see that I'm hopeless? I have no one to help me. My parents are late, and my uncle refused to help.
Baby, don't ever say that you are hopeless. Be hopeful and pray and work towards changing your current situation.
Education is the only way for me to secure a better future for myself, for us, and I have been working for over 2 years now, and I still can't afford to go to college. Can't you see that I have no future here?
Kate took his hand and looked into his eyes.
Kevin, I believe in you. You are smart and hardworking. We will find a way.
Despite the lack of approval from Kate's parents, she loved Kevin deeply. They would meet in secret, away from prying eyes, and share their dreams and fears. Kevin's dream was to attend college, but with no means to pay for it, his hope began to fade. One day, Kate noticed how Kevin's dreams were slipping away. His eyes, once bright with ambition, were now clouded with despair. His heart and spirit were broken, and he felt lost. Seeing this, Kate made a decision that would change her life forever. Without telling anyone, she sold a plot of her parents' land. She also parted with most of her expensive clothing and jewelry, gifts from her father. With love and excitement, she went to Kevin and gave him all the money she earned. They met at their usual meeting spot, and Kate took his hands and looked into his eyes.
Honey, you know I love you, right? And I hate to see you suffer, baby. I only want the best for you, for us.
I know you do, baby, and I love you more. Thank you for loving a pauper like me.
Honey, why do you always downgrade yourself like that? You know I don't like it. Be hopeful because in all situations, circumstances can change.
Kate sighed, removing the bag off her shoulder.
Anyway, I come bearing good news.
She opened the bag and showed Kevin a large sum of money. Kevin was shocked.
Kate, what did you do? Where did you get this large sum of money from?
Well, honey, I sold a plot of my father's land and most of the expensive gifts and clothing that I had. This is 6 million naira. Use it to enroll yourself in college.
Kevin started crying and fell to his knees.
Hey, honey, I thank you. I will never forget this. I thank God every day for bringing you into my life. Without you, I honestly don't know where I would be today, and now you do this. I will never be able to repay you for your love and kindness towards me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Baby, honestly, this is nothing. I love you and I would do anything to support you and your dreams. So use this money for your upkeep and to pay for your first year of college. I will be graduating from college soon. Don't worry. After graduating, I will seek employment so that I can support you until you graduate.
Kevin was astonished and deeply moved by Kate's sacrifice. Her love gave him renewed hope.
You would do this for me?
Kevin asked, his voice trembling with emotion.
Yes, Kevin. I want to see you succeed. I want you to have the life you deserve.
Kate replied with tears in her eyes. Over the next few years, while Kevin was in college, Kate worked tirelessly. She sent him practically all the money she earned, hoping that one day he would make something of himself. As Kevin neared graduation, she noticed that something was different about him, but despite the sacrifices she had made, her love for Kevin never wavered. Upon his completion of college, she rented a small apartment for them. However, a few weeks after he returned home, things began to change. Once he landed a decent job, he started treating Kate differently. His affection turned to coldness, and he began to take her for granted. The pressures of his new life seemed to change him, and he became distant and unkind. One evening, Kate confronted him.
Kevin, why are you treating me like this? I thought we were a team.
Kevin sighed and looked away.
Kate, things are different now. I have new responsibilities you wouldn't understand.
Kate tried to make things work, but it was clear that Kevin had changed. Then, one day, Kevin made a shocking announcement.
Honey, I was given a huge promotion that comes with a house and a company car, but it's in another state.
Kate was excited.
For real? Baby, this is what we've been praying for. When are we moving?
When are we moving? Are you serious? When are we moving to where? Look, you are just too local. You're not ready for city life, and you don't look presentable for me to take you with me. Do you want my colleagues to laugh at me? Furthermore, we are not married, and the contract explicitly states that I can only reside on the company premises with my wife. They do not recognize common law relationships.
He packed his bags, kissing her on her forehead, telling her, "Don't worry, after I've earned enough money, I will come back and ask your parents for your hand in marriage."
Kevin, please don't go. We can work through this.
She pleaded.
I'm sorry, Kate. I need to focus on my career.
Kevin said coldly, walking out the door. Kate was heartbroken but tried to remain hopeful. A few months later, Kevin returned, but not with the news Kate had hoped for. He told her he could never marry her, offering her $10 million as compensation for all she had done. Kate was stunned. She felt anger, betrayal, and deep sadness all at once. She rejected the money and told Kevin to leave.
You think money can fix this? I loved you, Kevin. And for what? For you to betray me like this? Did I mean nothing to you? So all this was just a game, right? You never loved me, Kevin. You are wicked. I sacrificed everything for you. Take your money and leave my house.
Kate shouted, tears streaming down her face.
I'm sorry, Kate. This is for the best, and this is the best I can do.
Kevin replied, his eyes cold and distant.
I said, take your damn money and get the hell out of my fucking house.
Kate shouted, crying uncontrollably. Kevin soon married another woman, and Kate's world crumbled. She cried for days, feeling like a fool for having believed in him. Her friend, Catherine, who had always warned her about Kevin, was there to support her. Catherine had told her repeatedly that Kevin was not the right person for her, but Kate refused to listen. Catherine tried to cheer Kate up by taking her out to the movies and to the beach where she could relax, helping her find some joy in life again. Despite all her efforts, Kate was still deeply hurt and could not escape her pain. Kate, you need to move on. Kevin was never worth your love, Catherine said gently. I know, Catherine, but it still hurts so much, Kate replied, her voice breaking. I wish I had listened to you, Kate replied with tears in her eyes. Kate continued to work hard at her job, finding solace in her professional achievements. Yet Kate couldn't shake off her past. Her parents were disappointed in her for not listening to their advice and for the heartbreak she endured. Catherine, I don't think that my parents will ever forgive me for what I did. I feel so ashamed of myself. Sometimes I just want to hide or disappear, just so they won't see the likes of me. Kate, I hate to say it, but I told you so, Catherine said one evening. I know, Catherine, but I believed in him and the love I thought we both shared. Her parents had always warned her about getting involved with someone who didn't match her status, especially Kevin. A few days later, her mother called her in the kitchen. Kate, she called out. Yes, Mom, Kate answered. I want to talk to you, my dear. Okay, Mom, I'm coming. Kate, you know we only wanted the best for you. Why didn't you listen? Her mother asked, her voice filled with sorrow. I'm sorry, Mom. I thought he loved me and that I was doing the right thing by being there for him, Kate said, her heart heavy with regret. As Kate tried to move on, her relationship with her parents became even more strained. They didn't approve of her relationship with Kevin and were very hurt about what she had done to help him and disappointed about the way things had turned out. They knew she had made a mistake, and though they still loved her, their disappointment was evident. Kate figured that for her to get past what she'd been through, she needed a change of scenery, so she started applying for jobs in another city.
Mom, Dad, can we talk? There's something important I need to tell you.
Sure, honey. What's going on? Is everything okay?
Well, not exactly. I've been thinking a lot lately, and I think it's best if I move to another city.
Move to another city? But why, sweetheart?
Is this because of what happened with Kevin?
Yes, partly. I can't stay here anymore. Everywhere I go, I'm reminded of him. It's too painful. It's too hard. I need a fresh start, away from all the memories.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry you're feeling this way, but moving to another city is a big step. Are you sure that's what you want to do?
Yes, I am, Mom. I need a fresh start, a place where I can heal and find myself again. Staying here in the same environment, it's just too much.
We understand you're hurting, but what about your job here and your friends?
I've thought it through. I've already applied for several jobs, and I know I'll get employed soon. My close friends will understand. They've been supportive, but I need to do this for me. I just need to be in a different environment to start my life over.
Then we support you. It's going to be tough at first, but we know you're strong, and we'll always be here for you, no matter what. We just want you to be happy, and if moving to another city is what you need, then we support you.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sorry for springing this on you, but I needed to be honest about how I'm feeling. I love you guys so much, and I'm very sorry for what I did and for not listening to your advice.
We love you too, and we're proud of you for making this decision.
Just promise us you'll stay in touch, okay?
I promise. I'll visit often, and I'll call you both all the time. Thank you, this means everything to me.
They hugged and then sat in the living room together, watching a movie. Eventually, Kate got a job as a secretary at a law firm in the city. It was here that she met Alex, a kind and understanding man. Unknown to her was the fact that Alex was a wealthy businessman, working in disguise to find true love. Alex and Kate quickly became close friends. He admired Kate's strength and resilience. He supported her through her tough times, taking her back and forth to work and home, and showing her around the city as their friendship grew deeper.
Kate, you're one of the strongest people I know. Don't let Kevin's betrayal define you.
Alex told her one day.
Thank you, Alex. Your friendship means the world to me.
Kate replied, managing a small smile. Alex's presence was a small light in her dark world, but she struggled with her feelings. Every time she thought of Kevin, the pain seemed to resurface. Alex was always there to listen, but Kate couldn't help but wonder if she would ever fully heal.
Do you ever think you'll be able to move on?
Alex asked gently.
I don't know, Alex. The hurt runs so deep, and I am scared that I might never get past the pain of his betrayal.
Kate admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. Despite the passage of time, the scars from her relationship with Kevin remained. Kate's life seemed to be on a new path, but does her heart still ache for the love she had lost?